What is up, everybody, and welcome back to the meth review area. And today I'm coming at you with the knife review that nobody wants to see because I am so far behind the times. But guess what it is? I'll give you a 1, 2, 3. It's the Ontario Model Rat 1. And guys, everybody knows this is like one of the most popular knives in the EDC community. I have not seen a single channel that hasn't touched on the Rat 1 at some point in the channel life. First of all, you start with Ontario's stellar job of heating up and tempering this Aus-8 steel. It was razor sharp out of the box, and it has stayed razor sharp. You can see all the gunk that is on my blade right now. That's because I've literally done nothing but just run it under some hot water and some Dawn dish soap just to clean it every time I use it on something that's just kind of like a gross material, since I got it in December. As you know, this review channel is based around reviews that are on things that I've used for a while, and so we're running at almost 5 months on the Rat 1, and I couldn't be happier with it. The ergonomics of it are just great, and let me just put this down real quick and just look at the knife, okay, and look at the contours of it. It's so simple, and that's what I love about it. It just triggers some sort of you know, caveman like feeling in my brain where like I look at that and I'm like, meant to cut, and it just fits, you know. And there's knives out there, I'm trying to think of one, you know, like I love this knife here. This is the CRKT Fossil, but I look at it and it just looks artistic. I'm like, wow, like it kind of looks like a dinosaur tooth and blah 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 blah. Now this, it's got one thing. One thing, it's meant for one thing and one thing only. It's like, where's the cardboard box? Bam! And that's the thing I've enjoyed the most about the Rat 1, is that every time I have it in my pocket, I look for an excuse to use it. I'm just like, oh yeah, I need that letter opened. Well, I could tear it open, but guess what? Oh, okay, alright. Cardboard box, just cutting it up, you know. Ooh, that banana. Rinse it off and just chop up a banana. Oh, Mom, you don't have a kitchen knife sharp enough to cut up the Christmas roast? Well, guess what? I have this. And it has just served me super well. Thoroughly enjoy it. I have not done any sharpening with it, or I haven't sharpened it since I got it, and I would imagine it'll still cut some paper. Let's look. Just grab something real quick. Make sure it's not tearing here. Yeah, you know, this is why you should take care of your blades better than I do, but that's, yep, that's cutting. And this is going to be cutting too. That's a tear. That's a clean cut right there. Yeah, it's still very, very, very sharp. I absolutely love the Rat 1. And it just has this great finger choil. There's no real hot spots on the blade. The jimping up here is, I would call it semi to very aggressive. Yeah, maybe very aggressive. It really locks your thumb in. Could be a hot spot if you were doing any sort of jabbing. Now, as some of you might know, I like to run my blades in 2s because 2 is 1 and 1 is none. So I think a absolutely great partner for this blade is, if you already own one, not encouraging you to go buy one, but if you already own one, the Kershaw Launch 6. OD and black look really good together. I run this in the, or let's say if I was to be able to run this, I'd run this in my coin pocket of my jeans. I'd run this in the main pocket, and this would be my defensive blade. Quick deployment, razor sharp, 154 cm steel. When it locks up, it is a great lockup. And this would be my main utility knife / backup defensive blade. I am most likely going to try to purchase this in the D2 version just to see if I like it, but for like 28 bucks at Walmart, I don't think you can beat this. Can you? I don't think you can. Just a stellar fit in my hand. I wear large to extra large size gloves. It just looks nice. OD green is super nice. There's enough texturing on there where like you get some traction, but not so much that it hurts your hands and it doesn't rip up your pocket. Of course, I'm sure everybody would like to see a little bit deeper pocket clip. I never run lanyards on my knives. Maybe I should. But yeah, Ontario Rat 1, I mean, it's on, I think it's nylon washers in there. And it just flies, man. I don't really have a better flipper than that. Because the ergonomics of just locking your thumb in there, just push out, wow. It flips better than some flippers, honestly. And just with the thumb stud. I love it. Smooth deployment, razor sharp. I will clean this up now after nearly 5 months of pocket carry. We'll get some WD-40 to it. We'll sharpen it, tune it back up, and this thing will probably never stop leaving my side. So let me tell you, the Ontario Rat 1 for ergonomics, just straight up, I'm going to give it 4 out of 5 stars there. The feeling it gives me in my mind of just that prehistoric caveman, just kind of primitive feeling of like must cut. That's 5 out of 5 right there. This is a knockout knife as far as, yeah, I want to throw that in my pocket and I want to cut stuff with it. It's never let me down. The lockup's great. No wiggle side to side, no wiggle up and down. And if you can look, the liner is hitting right where it should. And then let's look at the blade centering. Looks pretty good to me. I haven't seen any rubbing. It might be slightly off one, but no, that looks pretty stellar to me. So guys, if you have a chance, I picked this up at Walmart. Actually, 3 of my local Walmarts carry this exact version. So if you like OD, go with that. Blade HQ and Amazon can also probably take care of you. If you follow the link down below, right down there, I will try to put a link to the Ontario Rat 1, and you can help support the channel. And can't wait to see you next time here at the Meth Review area. Thanks for watching.